Good afternoon to all my gorgeous peeps on this, our Remembrance Sunday. Yes, today is November the 11th. And over here in this country on the 11th, well, in Europe, and I'm not sure about America, but I think maybe America as well, but mostly over here in Europe, on the 11th of the 11th, we celebrate our Remembrance Day, which is, now I'm going to say the word wrong,
Armistice.
Armistice Day, right. And this is the celebration of the end of World War I and honoring the soldiers in World War II. But mainly this year, it's 100-year anniversary. I'm wearing my puppy because I am proud to support all of those people all over the world who have served and given their lives so that we can all live a free life, okay? Free at last! Free at last! Them guns have stopped shooting. Unfortunately, we still have some war-torn areas in this world. We got to work towards those. But today we are celebrating 100 years of freedom, okay? Now, in honor of that, I've decided to throw together a one-pot wonder, okay? And this is my chicken casserole, all right? But it's got a lot of different ingredients in it. But altogether, it's going to be flavorful. So, let's get started. So, because this is so easy, basically, I'm going to start it on top of the oven, and of the stove, and then I'm going to put it inside to finish it off in the oven, okay? So, the very first thing you want to do is you want to get your pan on, and to that, I am going to add 1 large spoonful of ghee, okay? And that is my clarified butter from Organic Valley, which is lovely. So I'm just going to put that in the pan. To my ghee, I am going to add straight away. Oh my goodness, my flour done fell off. How did that happen? Let me get it back on. Oh mercy, give me a second, people.
Can you pause it?
No, I don't be pausing.
No, I'm just asking.
Phil is filming. He don't get how I roll.
Well, I do.
Y'all like to see me as I am.
As do I.
There we go. Pop it back. So, first thing first, I'm going to just take some onion. No, first thing first. Do-dum. Do-dum. To the love dust. Ow! Sprinkle that love dust on up there in that pan. In my pot. So let's just stir that around. And to the love dust, I'm going to add some salt. Just a nice little portion. We're also going to add some garlic, some additional garlic salt. And we're going to add some oregano. Alright? So we're putting all of our seasonings at the beginning. Now, let me show you. Okay? That's all my seasonings. Now, to my seasoning, I'm going to take my chicken. Alright? Now, on my chicken, I'm just going to sprinkle just a little bit of my Polish chicken seasoning because I like it. Why not? And then, skin side down, we're just going to place our chicken, and that's just to seal it. Okay? Great. That is just to seal it, okay? Alright, so let's leave that. Let me just wipe my hands. Dealing with that raw chicken, it really don't matter because I'm going to be adding everything else to it. Now, on top of my chicken, I have got the most amazing, where'd they go? Where'd my bacon lardons go?
Oh, they're back in the fridge.
I didn't tell you to put those away. I said the streaky bacon.
Ah, well, you said bacon.
I did not say my lardons.
Okay, cool.
Where's my over here, where's the camera going?
Oh, I'm just getting the lardons.
Alrighty, that's it. So, I've got my bacon lardons. I'm going to add these. Wait a minute. Let's turn this up. Because I really want this to just seal the chicken first. Let's see here. Okay, that's it. That's all we're doing is getting those flavors onto the chicken. Just kind of giving it a little bit of a seal. Great. Looking good. Alright, now, you can stay there, Phil. You don't have to... I got Phil on the camera. We're trying to get him going, but, you know, sometimes he gets a little beyond himself. Stay there. Stay on me. I'll bring it to you. So, there's my chicken. So, what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to just lift my chicken out. Okay? Just put it on the top of the lid. That's all I wanted, was just a little bit, just to seal it a touch. And now, I'm going to add my bacon to the pot. Give that a stir. And to the bacon, we're now going to add our onions. And we're going to add our yellow and red peppers. Just give that a stir. Now the bacon should release some fats. So we just leave that to simmer and cook for just about a minute. Now also to this we're going to be adding some baby new potatoes, some carrots, okay? I'm going to add these carrots right now because they're carrots quite dense, take a little bit of cooking. So let's get our carrots in. Give that a stir. I'm going to come back to you in a sec. And we're going to add our mushrooms. Get our mushrooms in. And give those a stir. Now I'm going to bring the pot over to you. It's got a little bit of heat to it, so I will grab my gloves. I got my Nashville glove and my American glove on. Alrighty, here we go. Have a look at that.
Good.
Get that back on. Now, at this stage, I've got a leak. No, I don't have a bladder leak. It's a leak. So, let's just slice our leek. And throw our leek to the pot. Now, on top of that, we are now going to add our potatoes. Throw them in raw, just cut them in half. I keep my skin on. Okay, nice. Now, on top of that, it's quite complex, but easy really. I've got some little cherry tomatoes. Just throw those in. Now, we're at this stage, I'm going to add our chicken back on top of all of this veg. I'm going to bring it back over to you so you can see what I'm talking about. That's a little bit more, but I can't be dealing with getting those gloves out. There we go. Have a look. Okay. Then, what we're going to do is, on that, I'm going to sprinkle some olives. Okay, this is kind of like my kind of countryside. The olives is taking it too, because I'm trying to embrace the Europeanness of this group.
Mediterranean,
the Mediterranean, alright? The Americanness, and the Mediterraneanness, and the Britishness of it all. Okay, so we have also some broccoli and some green beans, because this is a one-pot wonder. But I'm not going to add these vegetables until all of this has been in the oven for at least 40 minutes, okay? Because we want those vegetables to cook before, because I don't want these to be cooked to death. I want to have a little bit of texture to it. And then to top it all off, I'm going to add some broccoli and Stilton soup to go over the top. So I'm going to add this right now. That's the French part. The Stilton. Okay, here we go. So let's just pour that over top.
Stilton is an English cheese, actually.
It's Stilton English?
Yep.
Oh, it ain't French?
Nope.
Oh, I thought it was French.
No.
Oh, well, we're back to English.
If it was
then.
French, it would be Stilton.
Stilton. Well, it could be. However you say it. Stilton, Stilton. All right, let me just get some water. About a half a tin of water, just so we can get all of that. And add that around. And this is going to create like its own kind of gravy. Alright? So, that's it. So, at this stage, we're just going to now place the whole thing into a hot oven. Oven's on, oven's hot. We're going to leave it uncovered. And we're going to leave it in the oven for about 40 minutes. We'll come back to it. At that point, we'll give it a stir and we'll add our final vegetables, okay? So, coming back to you with my Remembrance Day Chicken International Stew. Peace out. See you in a minute. So, we're back 40 minutes later. Let's come over to the pot. Let's see. Can you see how nice that looks? The chicken. So, now what we're going to do is, at this stage, I'm going to stir it. And I'm going to add some green beans. These are fresh green beans. And some broccoli. Let's snap those into a little bit smaller pieces. And we'll just stir those in. Look at that gravy that it's created.
It's great.
Alright, let me just see something. That's good. Now that is really, really good. Have we got any wine that I can add to this? I thought we had some red wine.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yeah, give me the camera. Can you go get me that red wine?
What? Oh, you mean
There was some on the table.
Is that okay? Because it's quite old.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, this is just some wine we've had. I just want to add a little touch. Just a touch. Oh, yeah. And now, oh, that looks good. And that looked lovely. Get that, let's put that skin back on top. Okay, so now I'm going to cover it. And let's see, so that will fit. Now, give me a minute. I don't think it will. I think I'm going to have to lower. Let me just lower this down. Hold up. And let's just put the pot back in. And I'm just basically putting that lid on just so it can now just steam those vegetables, because I don't want them to be overly cooked, but I want them to be cooked. And this is going to cook for about 15 minutes. I can smell that red wine already. Wow, it smells good. So about 15 more minutes, and then we shall dish up our Remembrance Sunday Day feast. See you in a moment. I'm back, and you guys know how I roll. I cook with inspiration, okay? So I might start a recipe with one idea, and by the time we get to the end, it doesn't change as this one has, because come look at this. Have a look at this. Now, this is 15 minutes later. What with my green beans and my broccoli, everything looks great. But I was looking at it, and I thought, it's missing something. And you know what it's missing? It's missing a little bit of something on the top. So I've quickly thrown together some buttermilk biscuits. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these right now. And I'm going to place these biscuits literally right on the top. So it's almost kind of like a chicken and dumpling, but not quite. Because these will be biscuits. Hopefully they're going to rise up nicely. And you can get the recipe from the biscuits at me, right there. That's where the recipe is going to be. Because I made these buttermilk biscuits with my granddaughter, Ellis, not too long ago. So just refer to that video for the recipe. And let's just get these on. And hopefully what's going to happen is this gravy is going to get all up inside of them. So it's kind of like a dumpling, but not quite. And let's just get this. And then I'm going to put this back in the oven. It's probably going to have to cook for about another 15 minutes or so to cook these biscuits. And then I will show you the end result. I want them to kind of look like it's going to be like almost like a cobbler effect, these biscuits on the top. Got one more here. Let's just turn that into a little one. And let's just stick that there. So, yeah, it's cool enough. So, these are my biscuits. So, I'm going to put this back in the oven until these are finished. Turn that oven up a little bit more. I'm turning it up to about 210 to finish it off. Come back to you in a minute. This video will, and I promise you, it will end soon, but not until I'm ready. Gotcha. I'm back. Zoom on in. Come on in. Look at that. Now, don't that look good?
It sure does.
Alrighty, so here we go. Let me just dish some up. Let's just break it down. Let's make a plate. Let's make Phil's plate.
Ooh, yeah, let's do that. Make your way, darling.
Alrighty, hold up. Let's just get this first. Put this here. Your biscuit. Let's move this one. Okay, let's dig on down. So, oh, that looks so good. Look at that. Oh, you want 2 biscuits?
Oh, yeah. Please.
Okay. Let's get you some more of this gravy. Oh, look at all the bacon lardons.
Oh, yeah, I like me lardons.
Let's give you 2 pieces of chicken on here. Okay, so. Oh, that looks so good. Stick that on the top like that. So, with a little bit of peace, a whole lot of love, and some salt. Salt smells so good. Coming from the Momma. This is our Remembrance Day meal. And I'm telling y'all now, I'm going to remember this recipe.
Yeah,
and I hope you do too. Enjoy. Take care. And I'll see you in the next video. But first, see that button? Hit it. No, not you, Phil. But I will tell you when to cut. I edit these things. You just let it run.
Okay.
Peace, love, happiness, soul from the Momma. See that button? Hit it. It says subscribe. I need you to subscribe. I also need you to become a patron if you can. I just need your support. Stick with the Momma, and I'll stick with you. Bye. Now you may turn it off.